Seemingly the queen lately of streaming series, and before that, a nice run on HBO with things like Big Little Lies and The Undoing. It's Nicole Kidman. She is back with Expats on Amazon Prime Video. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, Dan here. This is Dan Reviews It. Welcome to my TV review for the Amazon Prime miniseries Expats. This is streaming now. It is based on the book Expatriates. And yeah, Nicole Kidman, boy, she is really making a name for herself on television while, still doing a lot of movies. She still appears in one or two movies a year probably, but, after her run on Big Little Lies, then she did The Undoing, both for HBO, and then she did Nine Perfect Strangers for Hulu, and then she did Lioness, what was it called? Special Ops Lioness, which came out last year. I think that was on Paramount Plus. I didn't even think I reviewed that one. Guess that one fell through the cracks. And she's got another one coming out later this year, another 6-episode miniseries. So Nicole Kidman just, loving the work, and, of course, the AMC perennial, intro to the movies, which is still running. I hadn't been to an AMC theater in about 4 years, and I went a few weeks ago, and there she was, still doing that Nicole Kidman intro. So anyway, if you're not sick of her yet, maybe this will be something for you to check out, Expats. Before we launch into the specifics, though, let me welcome you into Dan Reviews It. Thank you for finding this video. We do movie and TV reviews here on the channel, and just about every day something new goes out, so there's always a lot to check out. With that in mind, please consider subscribing, click that like button, comment below, all that stuff, of course, helps the channel out. All right, so this was written for the screen and adapted by Lulu Wang, whose name I was unfamiliar with, but she directed, I think she might have written it too, The Farewell, which was an excellent movie from, I think, 2019. It really showed us Awkwafina's dramatic chops, which I didn't know, honestly, that she had in her, and she was great in it. And it was just an excellent, excellent movie. So when I saw that, okay, well, I'm going to check this out and see what's going on. So the basic premise is we're following here the lives of this close-knit expatriate community. They're all, kind of rich. Their richness is celebrated. Their friendships are celebrated, but also kind of temporary, being expatriates and all. And some of their tragedies are also played out in public, which we dive a little more into as the series goes on. So Nicole Kidman plays Margaret Wu, who is a former landscape designer, but now she is a housewife. And we don't have a lot of other people here that I recognize, but the co-star is Sarayu Blue, who is part of this community as well. Brian T. plays Margaret's husband. And then we also have the youngest of the three main women, played by Ji Young Yu, who is a Korean-American Columbia graduate. And basically, this, it's only 6 episodes, but this plays out like, a kind of look at these rich people and their problems type of show. Look, Nicole Kidman, I think she's kind of great in this role. It's like a lot of these shows I've mentioned, The Undoing and Big Little Lies, are kind of about, sort of affluent, white women. And so it is definitely interesting to sort of take her out of that world a little bit, give her a similar character, but put her in a new location with, new issues to kind of deal with. And, The Undoing did deal with a lot of secrets, so did Big Little Lies. And, again, this kind of character is absolutely not a stretch for Kidman. And look, I've gone through phases where I've really liked Nicole Kidman's work, or, I was a little less than impressed with it, or I thought, oh, can she really act, and then she'll do something that's like, oh, okay, this is, really stellar. And so I've had a few different waves of my feelings of Nicole Kidman over the, 35, almost 40 years, that we've been watching her on the screen. The first thing I probably saw her in was Far and Away, but I know she did things, before that. I've never seen Days of Thunder, I know. But lately, with these TV roles that I'm mentioning, I mean, they're all very, very similar characters for her, just sort of set in different situations. So I would say that is definitely a negative for this show, because she's not giving us anything that we haven't seen before. However, What I really like about this is that, much like certain other things where the city becomes kind of its own character. This universe and Hong Kong is the backdrop. It really does kind of become its own character in this show. And it's giving us just these, beautiful, beautiful buildings and, the way that Wang has done like the lighting and stuff really, really highlights the beauty of Hong Kong. And so, okay, that part's great. And some of these other characters are interesting. Some of the secrets, being kind of, we're coming out with, or the mystery of them, that's kind of interesting. But other than the Kidman, giving us the same kind of character, my biggest problem with it is its pacing. It is incredibly slow. And it's weird because this is, the reason it's weird is because I would actually like to see this more as a regular series rather than a closed-ended miniseries, which it is. And the reason for that is because it's got so many kind of natural soap opera storytelling devices that I feel like we could be intrigued by further exploits, with these women and further secrets coming out and stuff. Like, it's a little bit maybe Desperate Housewives-y, in that kind of, longer form soap opera vein. But yet I find it very slow. So I'm sort of at an odds with the pacing of this because it's definitely slow for the 6 episodes. But because I think we're so focused on these 3 women, I think we could have other people involved and, maybe tell broader stories, but more serialized than just, okay, let's focus on, this kind of one issue and how we're kind of spinning it and what is the central mystery and stuff, over these 6 episodes. I didn't watch the full show. I will tell you that right now. I watched about 2.5 episodes, and I said, okay, I think I've got enough to go on here. And that's part of the problem. I don't think the mystery is even intriguing enough, or these secrets are even intriguing enough because we go through the whole first hour without even really learning what is the story and what is the secret and all of this. It's just kind of getting to know maybe these characters a little bit, but we don't know any of their minds at all because we don't know what actually went down, So I don't know. This is certainly a mixed bag for me. I think it's directed beautifully, and the script is okay, I guess, but I really think it should have moved a little bit quicker, if we're only going to focus on one kind of central theme. I would have really liked, because I do like, some of the things about it, and I certainly like some of the other characters. I just think maybe we could have had a more, longer form soap opera type thing rather than something that's close-knit about just one thing that we're just dragging out. So for me, I leave Expats with a C, kind of right in the middle for me. I would say on the lower end of the Nicole Kidman miniseries kind of, scale there. And there's another one coming out later this year, apparently, another 6-episode miniseries with her. So we'll see what that's about. But thank you for watching Dan Reviews It. We'll see you next time. Bye.